There's something powerful inside you, something invisible but real. It's not a secret power from a fantasy story, but something that's part of your everyday life. It's your energy. This energy moves through you and surrounds you, even if you've never noticed it before. It's working in the background, shaping how you feel, how you think, how your body responds, and even how people respond to you. It's like a quiet force that connects all the pieces of your life together. This energy field is always with you. It's always flowing, shifting, reacting. When things are going well, it flows freely. You feel light, calm, and connected. But when you're under stress or holding on to painful emotions, it can get stuck. That's when life starts to feel heavy. You might feel tired all the time, moody for no reason, or like you're stuck in the same patterns over and over. What you might not realize is that these feelings often come from blockages in your energy, not just the events happening around you. Everyone has an energy field. It's part of being alive. Think of it like a glowing layer that surrounds your body. You can't see it with your eyes, but it's there. People have called it different names: aura, life force, spirit, or electromagnetic field. Even science agrees that our bodies give off energy. We're made of atoms and cells that constantly move and create vibrations. This movement creates an energy field that reaches beyond our skin. This field isn't just one layer. It's made up of several, each one connected to a different part of your life. The closest layer to your body is connected to your physical health, how strong or weak you feel. The next one relates to your emotions. If you're feeling hurt or overwhelmed, that layer might be tense or blocked. Then there's the mental layer, where your thoughts, beliefs, and attitudes live. After that comes the layer linked to love, relationships, and your ability to give and receive kindness. Further out are parts of your energy connected to your true self, your voice, your dreams, your inner wisdom, and your spiritual journey. When everything is in balance, your energy field is bright and open. You feel alive and full of possibility. But when it's out of balance, maybe from too much stress, sadness, or fear, it becomes tight or dim. You might not feel like yourself. You might get sick more often or feel emotionally stuck. The good news is you can do something about it. Your energy doesn't have to stay stuck. You can learn to understand it, care for it, and help it flow freely again. And you don't need anything fancy to start. Just your attention and a bit of time. One of the first steps is simply noticing how you feel. Not just physically, but emotionally and mentally too. Are you often tired? Do certain people or places drain you? Are there thoughts or memories that weigh you down? These are signs that your energy might not be flowing the way it should. Becoming aware of these feelings is the first step to healing them. There are gentle ways to clear and refresh your energy. Meditation helps calm your mind and connect to your inner world. Sitting quietly, even for just a few minutes a day, allows your energy to settle and open. Mindfulness, being present in the moment, also helps. When you're focused on what's happening right now, instead of worrying about the past or the future, your energy has space to move. Visualization is another helpful tool. You can imagine your energy as a light flowing through your body, clearing away anything that feels heavy or dark. Breathing is one of the most powerful tools you have, and it's always with you. Your breath connects your body and your energy. When you're stressed, your breath gets short and shallow. When you're calm, your breath slows down. By changing how you breathe, you can change how you feel. Deep breathing helps reset your nervous system and opens up your energy flow. Here's a simple way to start. Sit or lie down comfortably. Close your eyes if you'd like. Take a slow, deep breath in through your nose and let your belly rise. Hold that breath for a few seconds. Then breathe out gently through your mouth, letting your belly fall. As you exhale, imagine stress or tension leaving your body. Do this for a few minutes. You may start to feel more relaxed, grounded, and at ease. Your energy is connected to every part of your life. When it flows well, everything seems to work more smoothly. You feel better in your body. Your emotions are more balanced. You make better choices. You feel clearer and more confident. You might even find that your relationships improve and new opportunities appear. This isn't magic. It's the result of being more in tune with your natural energy. Sometimes the blocks in your energy come from long ago. Maybe someone said something that made you doubt yourself. Maybe you went through something painful and never fully let it go. These experiences leave marks, not just in your memory, but in your energy field. Over time, they pile up and slow you down, but they don't have to stay there forever. By bringing awareness to them, you begin to heal. It's important to be gentle with yourself. Clearing energy blocks isn't about forcing change. It's about allowing space. Space to feel, to breathe, to release. You don't need to fix everything all at once. Just take one step at a time. Some days you might feel full of energy and clarity. Other days, you might feel tired or emotional. That's okay. Growth isn't a straight line. What matters is that you keep showing up for yourself. Ancient practices like yoga, Tai Chi, and energy healing have long taught that our energy needs balance. These practices understand that we are not just bodies, but beings of light and vibration. They offer ways to move, breathe, and focus that help bring harmony to our inner world. Even something as simple as walking in nature, listening to calming music, or spending time with someone who lifts your spirits can help reset your energy. As you start to pay more attention to your energy, you may begin to notice small changes. You might feel lighter after letting go of a painful thought. You might sleep better, smile more, or find it easier to forgive. These are signs that your energy is healing. You are returning to your natural state, a state of flow, balance, and peace. You don't need to be a spiritual expert to understand or work with your energy. You don't need perfect focus or endless hours of meditation. All you need is a willingness to listen, to slow down, tune in, and trust what you feel. Your body and your energy know what they need. When you learn to listen, they will guide you. This journey is not about becoming someone new. It's about coming home to yourself. It's about clearing away the noise so you can hear your inner voice. When your energy is free and flowing, you become more of who you truly are, kind, strong, creative, and full of life. Every day, more people are turning to practices like breathing exercises called Pranayama, meditation, and mindfulness to feel better in their bodies and minds. These aren't just fancy spiritual ideas. They're simple daily habits that can make a big difference. People who use them regularly often say they sleep better, feel more relaxed, and even get sick less often. One reason for this is that these practices lower stress, and when your stress levels go down, your whole body works better. Your immune system gets stronger, your blood pressure can improve, and your mind feels clearer. But it's important to understand that these changes don't happen overnight. You can't expect to do one yoga class or meditate once and suddenly feel amazing. Just like going to the gym, building energy balance and emotional strength takes time. Think of it like watering a plant. It needs care every day. The good news is that you don't need hours of practice. Even 5 or 10 minutes a day can help if you stick with it. As you continue using these tools, you'll likely discover that some techniques help more on certain days than others. One morning, you might need strong breathing exercises to wake you up and get moving. On another day, you might feel anxious and need quiet, gentle meditation to calm your nerves. The more you practice, the better you get at choosing what works for your body and mind at the moment. Over time, you might start to notice small but powerful changes in your everyday life. You may react more calmly in stressful situations or feel more connected to your loved ones. But here's something even more interesting. These shifts might not just be personal. What if your thoughts and emotions are actually shaping your outer world too? It might sound strange, but science and ancient wisdom both suggest this could be true. Everything in the world, including our thoughts and emotions, gives off energy. These energies vibrate at different frequencies. Positive thoughts like love, peace, and gratitude vibrate at a high frequency. Negative ones like fear, anger, or sadness vibrate lower. You can feel this when you walk into a room and sense the vibe without anyone saying a word. Your body, mind, and spirit are all connected through an energy field that stretches beyond your physical form. This field is always changing, depending on your thoughts, feelings, and even your environment. Think of it like a colorful web around you. When you feel good, the colors are bright and peaceful. When you're upset, the web might become cloudy or heavy. Scientists have started studying this energy field, and some research shows that even short thoughts can cause little ripples of change in this web. So yes, your thoughts matter. They're not just passing ideas, they shape the way you feel and even what happens around you. This is where the law of attraction comes in. It says that energy attracts energy. When you focus on good thoughts and feelings, you draw more good things to you. This isn't just about thinking happy thoughts and hoping for the best. It's about truly aligning your inner world with the kind of life you want to live. When your energy is in a good place, you're more likely to meet the right people, have the right experiences, and enjoy better health and well-being. But there's more. Your energy doesn't just affect your own life. It ripples out and touches the lives of others too. Just as you can feel uplifted around someone positive or drained around someone negative, your energy affects the people around you. And all of us together, our thoughts, emotions, and intentions make up a shared energy field that influences the world. That means when you work on your own peace, healing, and joy, you're actually helping the world heal too. This idea is called unity consciousness. It reminds us that we are all deeply connected. Your personal growth doesn't just make you feel better, it helps raise the energy of everyone around you. In a time when the world often feels divided and stressed, this message offers real hope. Now let's bring it back to the tools we started with: yoga, Tai Chi, and mindfulness. These are ancient practices, thousands of years old, yet they are more helpful today than ever. Why? Because we live in a world filled with stress, noise, and constant distraction. These practices offer a break from all of that. They help us come back to ourselves and feel whole again. Yoga is often thought of as just stretching or exercise, but it's much more than that. It connects your body, mind, and spirit. When you move your body through poses and breathe deeply, you're not only building strength and flexibility, you're also calming your mind and balancing your energy. Yoga gives you a moment to stop, breathe, and tune into how you really feel. Tai Chi is another beautiful practice. It's often called meditation in motion because of its slow, flowing movements. It teaches you how to move with awareness and grace. With every step and breath, Tai Chi brings calm into your body and peace into your thoughts. In a world that tells us to rush and do more, Tai Chi invites us to slow down and feel more. Mindfulness is perhaps the simplest of all these tools. It's about being present in the moment, not worrying about the past or the future. Just noticing what's happening right now without judgment. You can practice mindfulness anytime, while washing dishes, walking outside, or even just breathing. It's about paying attention in a kind, gentle way. The beauty of these practices is that you don't need anything special to start. You don't need fancy clothes, a studio, or a teacher. You can practice yoga in your bedroom, Tai Chi in your backyard, or mindfulness while sitting on the bus. These tools are always available, no matter where you are or how busy your day is. And here's the best part. Science is now backing up what ancient teachers knew all along. Research shows that people who regularly practice these tools have better focus, lower anxiety, stronger immune systems, and even changes in brain structure. These aren't just nice ideas, they're real, measurable changes that can transform your life. When you add even small moments of mindfulness, movement, or breathing into your day, you start to build a new kind of strength, a quiet inner strength that helps you handle life's ups and downs with more ease. You become more patient, more loving, and more connected to the world around you. And these changes don't stop with you. Remember, your energy affects the people around you. When you show up calmer, more grounded, and more present, it changes the way your family, friends, and even strangers interact with you. Your peaceful energy becomes a kind of silent gift to others. In the bigger picture, these practices invite us to live in a more balanced and loving way. They remind us to slow down, breathe deeply, and move with intention. They teach us to listen to ourselves and to be kind to our bodies and minds. In a world that's often loud and fast, this is powerful medicine. As science continues to explore the world of energy and healing, we are finding new ways to understand old wisdom. Studies show that energy healing techniques like Reiki, acupuncture, or sound therapy can really help people feel better. One recent study showed that 78% of people who tried energy healing reported lower stress and better well-being. That's a big number, and it shows just how effective these tools can be. Of course, not everyone believes in energy healing yet. Some people still see it as strange or unproven. But as more research is done and more people share their stories, that view is slowly changing. The bridge between science and spirit is getting stronger, and it's opening up new ways to think about health, happiness, and healing. Let's start with Reiki. It's a Japanese method that many people use to relax and reduce stress. For a long time, people have believed that Reiki helps the body and mind heal. Now, science is starting to agree. Some studies show that Reiki can really help people feel better, both physically and emotionally. It works by helping to clear blockages in the body's energy system and bringing things back into balance. But Reiki isn't the only energy healing technique that's getting attention. Acupuncture, which is a big part of traditional Chinese medicine, has also been studied a lot in recent years. Scientists have found that acupuncture can help people with many issues like ongoing pain, stress, anxiety, and even depression. More and more doctors are starting to see the value of these ancient techniques, especially when used alongside regular treatments. One exciting thing researchers are discovering is how energy healing can work together with regular medicine. For example, a study with cancer patients found that those who received energy healing while going through their medical treatments reported less pain and felt better overall. This suggests that energy healing isn't something that should replace regular care, but rather something that can be used with it to improve the results. It's like adding another tool to the toolbox. But how does energy healing actually work? That's still being studied, but many scientists believe it has to do with the body's natural energy field. Our bodies give off a kind of invisible energy that comes from the electrical signals in our cells. Some people believe this energy field isn't just connected to health, but also to our awareness and thoughts. A scientist named John J. McFadden even has a theory that our consciousness, the part of us that is aware and thinks, comes from this energy field. If that's true, it could explain why energy healing can affect how we think and feel, not just how our bodies work. There's also a growing belief that our emotions and thoughts give off different kinds of energy, or vibes. Good feelings like love and joy seem to create high energy vibrations, while negative feelings like fear and anger create lower ones. This idea supports the old saying, Energy flows where attention goes. In simple terms, when you focus on good thoughts and emotions, you're likely helping your body and mind stay healthy. Your energy becomes more balanced, and your life starts to feel better. It's important to say that energy healing should not take the place of regular medical care. If you're sick or in pain, you should still see a doctor. Energy healing is more like a helper. It works best when used with traditional treatments, not instead of them. Think of it as a way to support your whole self, body, mind, and spirit. As more studies are done, people are beginning to see that energy healing isn't just something strange or magical. It's starting to be seen as a real and useful way to improve health. Practices that were once called alternative are becoming more respected, especially when they help people feel better and live fuller lives. Now let's talk about something even more interesting, the idea that your energy isn't just a reflection of how you feel, it might actually shape your future. This is the idea behind manifestation, which means using your thoughts and energy to help create the life you want. It might sound a little out there, but more people, including scientists and spiritual teachers, are starting to take it seriously. Everything in the universe is made of energy, and that includes your thoughts and feelings. They all have their own kind of frequency, like a radio station. When you tune in to the right frequency by thinking and feeling in a certain way, you can start attracting experiences that match that energy. This is called energy alignment. It's not just about wishing for something, it's about becoming a match for it on the inside, so it can show up in your life on the outside. One of the main ways people do this is by visualizing. That means closing your eyes and imagining, in as much detail as possible, the life you want to have. You might imagine getting a job you love, being in a happy relationship, or feeling healthy and full of energy. The key is to feel those emotions as if they're already happening. This helps your energy match the energy of what you want. But it's not enough to just imagine it. You also need to set your intention clearly and take action. That's where practices like meditation and affirmations come in. When you sit quietly, focus your mind, and say positive things about what you want and who you are, you begin to shift your energy. Saying things like, "I am strong," "I am confident," or "I am healthy" may seem simple, but over time they can help change how you feel and what you believe about yourself. Another important piece is gratitude. When you take time every day to feel thankful for what you already have, even if it's something small, you start to lift your vibration. Gratitude brings more good things into your life. It's like sending a signal to the universe that says, "I'm ready for more of this." And usually, you'll find that more good things begin to show up. A popular and easy technique you can try is called the 555 method. It's simple. Spend 5 minutes visualizing your goal, 5 minutes saying affirmations, and 5 minutes feeling grateful. This only takes 15 minutes a day, but doing it consistently can make a big difference in how you feel and what you experience. Now, let's talk about energy mastery, which just means learning to manage your own energy on purpose. Think of it like learning to ride a bike or play an instrument. It's not something you're just born knowing how to do, but something you can learn and get better at with practice. The more you work with your energy, the more control you'll have over your emotions, your thoughts, and your actions. The first step is awareness. Pay attention to how you feel throughout the day. Are you tired, anxious, excited, or peaceful? These feelings are signs of what's happening in your energy field. When you're aware, you can start to make changes when needed. One easy way to shift your energy is with your breath. Taking deep, slow breaths can calm you down and bring you back to the present moment. Breathing quickly and deeply can give you a burst of energy if you're feeling sluggish. Try it and see how different kinds of breathing affect your mood and focus. Moving your body is also important. Energy needs to flow, and if you're sitting still too long, it can get stuck. Simple things like stretching, walking, dancing, or doing yoga can help your energy move and make you feel better almost right away. Visualization is another powerful tool. Imagine your body surrounded by a glowing light. As you breathe in, see that light grow stronger. As you breathe out, picture stress and tension leaving your body like smoke. This kind of mental picture can really help you feel lighter and more relaxed. Your emotions play a big role in your energy. Instead of ignoring or hiding your feelings, try noticing them without judgment. Let yourself feel what you feel, then let it pass. Emotions are energy in motion. When you let them move through you, they don't get stuck and cause problems. Your thoughts are also important. Try to notice what kinds of things you're saying to yourself throughout the day. If you catch yourself thinking negatively, gently shift your thoughts to something more helpful. This doesn't mean pretending everything is perfect, but it does mean choosing to focus on what you can change and what's going well. As you start using these simple tools every day, you'll likely notice changes. Maybe you feel more calm, clear-headed, or positive. Maybe you find it easier to handle stress or make decisions. These are signs that your energy is becoming stronger and more balanced. A great way to stay on track is to do quick energy check-ins. Set a reminder on your phone a few times a day. When it goes off, pause and ask yourself, how do I feel right now? Where's my energy at? If something feels off, take a few breaths or stretch for a minute. Small resets like this can keep your energy in a good place all day long. If your energy feels especially low or heavy, you can do a quick energy reset. Close your eyes, take some deep breaths, and picture a bright light washing over you. See it clearing away stress, tension, or negative thoughts. When you open your eyes, set a clear intention for how you want to feel, focused, calm, grateful, or whatever you need at that moment. Energy mastery is not a one-time thing. It's a lifelong practice. But the more you do it, the more natural it becomes. And the better you get at it, the more you'll see real changes in your life, in your health, your relationships, and your ability to reach your goals. Your energy is always working, whether you're aware of it or not. The exciting part is you can learn to guide it. With practice, patience, and curiosity, you can develop this skill and use it to create a life that feels good and meaningful. Your thoughts, feelings, and actions are not just habits, they are tools. They shape the energy around you and help decide what comes into your life. When you start paying attention to your energy, you take back your power. You begin to create instead of just react. So take a deep breath, tune into yourself, and remember, your energy is your magic. You don't need to be perfect, just present. Keep learning, keep growing, and let your energy lead the way to the life you truly want.